Have you ever felt like you're not that smart? Even though people come to you for advice, you notice things others miss, and your mind never really turns off? What if the reason you doubt your intelligence is actually proof of how intelligent you are? Psychology shows that intelligence doesn't always look loud, confident, or obvious. In fact, some of the smartest minds feel insecure, misunderstood, or even average. In this video, you'll discover the subtle psychological signs that you're far smarter than you think, and why intelligent people often don't realize it themselves. Stay until the end. The last sign explains why smart people underestimate themselves the most. One of the strongest psychological signs of intelligence is self-doubt. According to psychology, people with lower intelligence often overestimate their abilities, while highly intelligent people do the opposite. This is linked to something called the Dunning-Kruger effect. Smarter minds are more aware of what they don't know, how complex the world really is, how many perspectives exist beyond their own. So instead of saying, "I know everything," they think, "I might be wrong." That uncertainty isn't weakness, it's awareness. If your brain constantly analyzes conversations after they happen, connects ideas automatically, overthinks decisions, meanings, and possibilities, that's not anxiety alone, it's cognitive depth. Highly intelligent people tend to have overactive default mode networks, the part of the brain responsible for imagination, reflection, and abstract thinking. Your mind isn't noisy because it's broken. It's noisy because it's processing more layers than most people ever notice. Small talk drains you. Repeating the same shallow topics feels exhausting. You crave conversations about meaning, psychology, ideas, human behavior. Why more than what? Psychology links this to higher verbal and conceptual intelligence. Intelligent people don't enjoy constant stimulation. They enjoy depth. That's why you may feel lonely in crowds, but energized by one deep conversation. You notice changes in tone, inconsistencies in behavior, emotional shifts before words change, patterns in people's actions over time. This is a form of pattern recognition, a core marker of intelligence studied in cognitive psychology. Your brain naturally connects dots, past plus present, emotion plus behavior, cause plus consequence. That's why you often sense things before they're obvious. You're not imagining it. You're reading the system beneath the surface. Many intelligent people report feeling out of place, slightly disconnected, like they don't fully belong anywhere. Not because they're better, but because their inner world is more complex. Psychology suggests that higher intelligence can create fewer shared mental references, difficulty finding people who think similarly, emotional isolation despite social ability. You don't struggle to connect. You struggle to find people who think at your depth. You constantly ask yourself, why did I react like that? What does this say about me? How can I improve? Self-reflection is strongly linked to metacognition, the ability to think about your own thinking. This is a major indicator of intelligence. People who lack intelligence rarely examine themselves deeply. They blame the world. Intelligent minds turn inward, sometimes too much. Intelligence isn't just logical. There's something called emotional intelligence. If you feel deeply, absorb others' emotions, experience empathy intensely, are affected by art, music, or words, that emotional depth is tied to advanced neural sensitivity. Your brain processes emotional information more richly. That's why you feel more, and why the world can feel overwhelming. Here's the most important sign. Truly intelligent people often believe, others are smarter. I'm just average. I don't deserve recognition. Why? Because intelligence brings comparison, and comparison brings humility. The smarter you are, the more you realize how vast knowledge truly is. Confidence isn't always intelligence. Sometimes, it's the absence of awareness. Powerful reframe. So if you've ever felt quietly intelligent but unseen, deep but misunderstood, thoughtful but insecure, psychology says this: You don't lack intelligence. You lack recognition, sometimes even from yourself. Your mind isn't ordinary. It's just internal. Here's a question I want you to sit with. Which of these signs felt uncomfortably accurate for you? Comment below, even one word is enough. And if this video made you feel understood, subscribe. This channel is for minds that think deeply, feel intensely, and never quite fit into the surface-level world. You're not alone. You're just wired differently.